Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Bill Allen. I'm sitting in for Winston Chester this morning. We had a great show lined up for you. It's Tuesday, December the 10th. We've got a high tide today tonight at 7:45 p.m. with a low at 5:54 a.m. and we got a full moon to deal with, so it's going to be a little tough. Looking at the weather, you know, it's December the 10th. We got a high of 77 today with a low of 54 tonight and a 50% chance of rain, so winds south at 10 to 15 miles an hour. So, you know, it's going to be a tough day. We got a full moon. Tides are a little off. It's a good time to go through your equipment, make sure everything's working well. I don't know how great it'll be for fishing. Peak times, though, however, are 10:17 a.m. to 10:17 p.m. with high activity, and then a minor time this morning at 4:46 to 5:46. And taking a look at the river readings, Apalachicola at Bluntstown is at 4 feet, and it's holding steady and supposed to fall towards the weekend. Not a lot. Choctawhatchee at Caryville at 2.7, and it too is holding its own with a slow fall towards the weekend. So instead of going right to the break, I want to set up a video that we're going to show you today, and you won't have to listen to me anymore, Wells, except for on the video. I went down about a month ago with a friend and colleague of mine, Steve Nordbeck, down in Tampa. I had a business meeting, and the following day, Steve had set up a fishing trip for us with a local guide, Captain Evan Dennis. And you'll be able to see his information there. But he does inshore and tarpon fishing, and as many of you know, I've never caught a snook, so the intent of that trip was to get me that first snook. And Donna went with me, of course, and she served as the cameraman, and Gail Chester, of course, did the editing to get this, to get some film that should be enjoyable. We had the worst possible conditions. I mean, the red tide down there in the bay was so bad that the bay was closed to taking any fish. It was a real severe situation, and also just the same thing. You know, at the time we could go, it was an extreme low tide, so it was very tough. But we did wind up catching some trout, some redfish. I got my first snook, and so we put together something just to show you that trip. But Evan was a fantastic guide. He's a very nice guy, somebody I enjoyed being around very much. I'd highly recommend, if you're headed down that way, to talk to him. So we're going to go ahead, take this break, and come back with the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Good morning. It's Captain Bill Allen here. I am in Clearwater, or near it, with Captain Dennis. And I'm going on my, as I said a couple shows ago, it's my first opportunity to go snook fishing. I've got a buddy and a colleague down here that set up this trip for us, and I'm really excited about it. And Evan, how are we going to approach this morning?
So we're going to target some snook and redfish today. We're going to go fish around some mangrove shorelines, and we should get on them pretty good.
Good time of year? I'm told it's a good time of year.
Good time of year for redfish. A snook should be here too. So.
Well, I was told you guaranteed me a snook now. This is my only trip. So Donna's behind the camera, and we're waiting on Steve to get here, but as soon as we get started, hopefully we'll have some live action from this, and I hope you enjoy it.
Evan, what are you doing?
I'm tying an FG knot here from the line to the leader. It's one of the slimmest and strongest knots for the braid to leader. So.
What kind of poles are we using today?
We're using star rods with Shimano reels. We're using 10-pound braid and 15-pound braid.
This is my buddy and colleague Steve Nordbeck of many years. He runs Achieva Credit Union Investments down here and set up this trip for me because he knew I'd tried 2 or 3 times to come down, and we attended a meeting yesterday. So Steve set this up and is going with us, and looking forward to it. You fish this area a lot, right?
Yeah, we come out here with the guides and do some fishing, and we always have good luck catching snook, redfish, trout. So fish the flats, and we should have a good time today.
The Nev's already promised we'd catch snook, so
Absolutely.
it's on record.
It's on record.
Now.
Good.
All right.
So where are we? We're in the bay, like Tampa Bay, or?
We're going to fish St. Joseph Sound. St. Joseph Sound.
So we'll be fishing St. Joseph Sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was asking what the slot rules are here for the snook and the redfish.
So for snook on the west coast here, it's 28 to 33, and then for redfish, it's 18 to 27. And unfortunately, those are both closed right now from the red tide closure. So won't be able to keep anything today. I'll catch and release, but
Well, that's cool. I'm well known for catch. I don't keep any redfish ever, so that's fine with me. Catch and release is great.
Just outside of downtown Clearwater. That's the bridge that goes out to Clearwater Beach. This is Bird Island, and we'll start doing some fishing here, I guess.
So somebody came up with the genius idea of actually making this as a bait bat. You used to use wiffle ball bats and have to cut them down, but somebody marketed a bait bat for throwing chum out there. Give you a demonstration of how it works. So you load it up there with some bait, shake it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, but if anybody books a trip because they show you on the show, I get 10% now of everything. So
That's fine with me. Then you launch them out there and cause a little feeding frenzy, and hopefully eventually one of those fish will find the bait with the hook in it. So.
that's a fish. He's big. He's just running towards the boat.
Here we go.
Yeah, redfish.
Yeah. Yeah. Little baby redfish to
Hold
start
on.
the day.
Here we go. Well, Steve, that wasn't my best cameraing right there.
Well, you know, wasn't my best fish either.
I didn't know how to, and I'm cutting your head off. All right.
Warming up. Wow, are they that light here?
Color-wise, yeah, they're sitting in the sand holes out there.
Can you hold him?
So-
Hold him up just a minute. I want to show his light color. Good job. How big is he?
It's probably about 18 inches.
18?
Yeah, right on it. So he'd be right in the slot, but we're gonna let him go.
All right.
Trout.
It's a trout?
little spotted sea trout.
And he doesn't want, there he goes. Let's see what he got.
Oh, you do.
What is it?
I'm famous for this.
What'd you do?
You got that on?
Catfish.
You got that on?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Yeah, okay. Now here we are. These called a trout and a redfish. As we know, I am world famous for this.
Wait, I don't.
I can catch catfish in any part of the country, anywhere. And I come all the way down here to catfish. It's amazing.
Steve 2, Bill -1.
Keep talking to me. You know, I know how to knock fish off. Yeah, let's talk about mine.
There we go.
Let's see it. On the move.
No?
Little Jack Crevalle.
This is smorgasbord fishing here.
Mango shoreline. No mangroves at all.
Gorgeous. They're thick.
This is north end of Dunedin and Lake Palmer.
Maybe you swim towards the boat.
Oh, uh-oh.
Is he still there?
Yeah.
I'm too close. What is he?
Laying down.
Trout?
Catfish.
A catfish?
Oh, man.
Caught him another
My dominance
catfish.
continues. I can catch them anywhere, anytime,
On any bait.
on any way.
Let's go, baby, go. Oh, it's a trout.
Familiar.
It's a speckle. Uh-oh.
Big trout. Yeah. That's what I was wondering.
Wow, that's the biggest one we've seen. Another trout. Still a nice size one, really. Got it. Oh, a redfish. Oh, yeah.
Just like he's supposed to.
Let me see him. Uh-oh. go.
Go home. I can. Another, these are just silver colored. They're so much different than ours. And very healthy, good looking little fish here. A lot of fun to catch. Hold on.
Just saying, hold on.
Now that was where I
That's
threw
a
right on top
snook.
of that, where you baited them up. Easy, baby. That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Take your time.
Oh, it's a pretty fish. Wow.
Stay away from that pole.
I can't follow him. I'm gonna have to follow you. Went into the boat.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Now we have a winner. Now we have
Wow. Wow. All right.
Watch his gill plates there. They're really sharp. You can lip him like a bass. He doesn't have any.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you're good.
First snook.
Nice.
First snook.
First snook ever?
Ever.
First time I fished for it, so
That's not a bad
that's
one.
fine. Good fish, a lot of fun. He put us on them good. He's been throwing bait out to bring them up. And he came and rolled right there, and I happened not to be in the water, and I flipped it literally right on top like he'd been telling me to. Just let it sit for a minute with a good live bait, and he jumped all over it. They're strong, healthy fish. I'm proud of this one.
Is that more the color of your fish?
Yeah, that's a little gold, more gold. Another pretty little red, maybe 16. Healthy as they can be. Healthy as they can be.
All right.
Pretty good size.
Here we go. Redfish, not bad size. Looking good.
Really?
No.
No. What is it? A red? Okay. Ew.
It's a healthy one. Pretty redfish. Perfect.
All right. All right, here we go. Now Donna's going to show us how it's really done. She's going to probably catch the biggest snook of the day on her first cast of the day.
Yes.
So let her rip.
See that line starting to tighten up.
See that fish?
Here we can see a golfer on one of the holes at Bel Air Country Club as well in the background. There's a par 5 that comes down to the water. It's a very nice hole. A whole lot of nothing on that one.
Oh, not
All right, Donna's got a fish on here.
Oh my goodness, if it's a snook, I'm just gonna cry. It's not. It is a little.
The cameraman is now fishing and hooked up.
Got a redfish!
He's got a red.
Got a redfish! Woo!
Calling for the gaff.
Woo!
All right.
Oh, handle it yourself. Bring it in the boat.
Give yourself some slack.
Yeah, why easy on the rod.
Way too much.
Easy on the rod. All right.
Right.
There you
Okay,
All right,
so I
hold it up.
here.
go. Yeah, you can hold them there.
Let's get a good grip with both hands. Look at me. Or look at Steve. I've got the rod.
Who do I look at?
Got the video going, looking good. Got a redfish.
I
Nice.
got the video here. Look
All
at here, baby. All right, hold on to him a second.
Okay.
Everybody, the cameraman's getting in on the act. Next to Captain Evan there. Now let me get him. All right.
Okay.
All right, end of the day with Captain Evan Dennis here at Clearwater. We've got your information there. You can get in touch with it here. We had a great day. We caught a lot of redfish, a lot of trout. I got my first snook, so it was very successful, but he caught a really heavy red tide and also a rain last night with a lot of cloudy water. It was tough conditions, but we caught a lot of fish and had a great time. If you're headed down this way, give Evan a call. I'm sure he'll do you right, and you'll have as much fun as we did. Evan, thank you for the day.
Yeah, no problem.
It was a blast.
I appreciate you guys coming out here and fishing with me.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.